Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got something big to talk about, something that marks the end of one legendary era and the start of another. Street Outlaws star Kye Kelley has officially sold his iconic Can't Get Right Camaro, and he's already gearing up to pick up a brand new pro mod that's set to take his racing career to a whole new level. This is huge news for fans of no prep and pro mod racing alike, so buckle up. We're diving deep into what this means for Kye, his future, and the world of Street Outlaws racing. Let's start with the car that started it all, Can't Get Right. This wasn't just a race car, it was a symbol of Kye Kelley's rise to the top of competitive drag racing. Built as a third-generation Camaro with a screw-blown now in Hemi, this machine was a masterpiece of balance between raw power and mechanical precision. On big tires, this steel-bodied monster was one of the fastest in the country, clocking in the 350s in the 8th mile, a number that puts it shoulder to shoulder with full carbon fiber pro mods. It's no exaggeration to say Can't Get Right was the baddest steel car in the nation. This car wasn't just fast on paper, it was a proven winner. It took home victories at the Snowbird Nationals, went deep in competition at the World Series of Pro Mod, and even battled legends like Stevie Fast Jackson. Kye pushed this car to the limit, qualifying high in multiple events and showing that a steel roof and quarter car could still go head-to-head with purpose-built pro mods. Every time that Camaro rolled to the line, it wasn't just another race, it was a statement. But now, Can't Get Right has found a new home. We don't yet know who the buyer is, but whoever they are, they've got one of the most iconic and competitive cars in the modern drag racing scene. Whether it was sold as a roller or turnkey setup is still up in the air, but one thing's certain, that car has history and it has potential. With the right hands on the wheel and a similar screw-blown now in setup, it could continue to dominate for years to come. Now, here's where it gets really exciting. Kye isn't stepping away from racing. Far from it. He's stepping up. Word is he's already picking up his new pro mod, and this time, he's coming fully loaded for battle. Reports suggest the new car is coming straight from Larry Jeffers Race Cars, one of the top pro mod chassis builders in the business. Jeffers built cars are known for being lightweight, consistent, and deadly on the track, exactly what Kye needs as he transitions from his steel-bodied platform to a full-on pro mod chassis. This next chapter for Kye isn't just about building a new car, it's about entering a new league. His new pro mod will debut under the IHRA banner and later compete in the Drag Illustrated World Series of Pro Mod this season. This isn't just about keeping up with the competition, this is about setting the standard. The man who used to dominate the streets and no prep kings is now coming for the pro mod world, and the timing couldn't be better. And here's the kicker. Kye isn't changing his proven combination. That same now in 4.9 Hemi with a PSI screw blower that powered Can't Get Right is staying. Because it works. That engine setup is one of the most consistent and powerful combinations in drag racing today, dominating in both the IHRA and the Winter Series circuits. The screw blower is known for its brutal torque, instant response, and top-end power, a combination that's nearly unbeatable in short-track formats. What makes this transition even more fascinating is how Kye continues to stay true to his roots. He's a Camaro guy through and through. Even though he's moving into a professional-level pro mod, there's a good chance the new body will still be a Camaro, possibly a 6th-gen model that blends aerodynamic efficiency with that signature Kye Kelley aggression. When he pulls to the line, you'll still see that same blacked-out, no-nonsense presence that's defined his career from Shocker to Can't Get Right. Now, imagine this, Kye rolling into the IHRA event lineup with his brand new pro mod, Jeff Pierce on the laptop dialing in that perfect tune, and that PSI screw blower screaming through the beams. You can already picture it. The car launches, hooks instantly, and blasts down the 8th mile with numbers that make even the veterans turn their heads. This isn't just another racer joining the field. This is Kye Kelley, one of the hardest working, most respected drivers in the game, taking his next big leap. But there's also an emotional layer to this story. Selling Can't Get Right wasn't just a business decision, it was personal. That car carried him through countless races, wins, and late nights at the track. It represented the blood, sweat, and determination that built his career. Saying goodbye to it was like closing a chapter of his life, one filled with triumphs, heartbreaks, and a legacy that will always be tied to the name Kye Kelley. But true racers know one thing: progress never stops. To move forward, sometimes you've got to let go of the past. With this move, Kye's not just chasing trophies, he's redefining his path. He's investing in the next evolution of his racing career, one that positions him among the elite pro mod drivers in the country. Fans who've followed his journey from the streets of Mississippi to the biggest stages in drag racing know that Kye doesn't take shortcuts. Every victory, every setback, every new build, it all comes from years of grinding and an undying love for racing. And make no mistake, this new car will be one to watch. When it hits the track, you can bet it'll shake up the pro mod ranks. Whether it's at the IHRA, the Winter Series, or any major invitational, Kye Kelley's new pro mod is going to demand attention. The combination of a proven engine setup, top-tier chassis, and the sheer drive of one of the sport's fiercest competitors makes for an explosive mix. So as fans, all we can do now is wait for that first burnout, that first qualifying run, and that first side-by-side race under the lights. Because one thing's for sure, when Kye Kelley shows up, he's not coming to participate. He's coming to win. This sale, this new car, this next step, it's all part of a bigger story. A story of growth, grit, and a racer who refuses to stop pushing the limits. From shocker to can't get right to his new pro mod, every build has been a reflection of Kye's evolution. And if history's any indicator, this next chapter might just be his most dominant yet. So, what do you think, guys? Is this the move that puts Kye Kelley at the top of pro mod racing? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that subscribe button, and stay tuned. Because when this new pro mod hits the track, you're going to want to see it. Kye Kelley's not done writing history. He's just getting started. Let's take a moment to appreciate just how far Kye Kelley has come in this sport. From the gritty, late-night street races in Mississippi where it all began, to dominating the biggest no-prep stages on television, he's done what few racers have ever managed, turning raw street passion into professional-level success. Every car he's touched has carried that relentless drive for perfection, that never-quit attitude. And now, with this pro mod move, he's taking that same spirit into one of the toughest and most competitive classes in the world. The pro mod scene isn't for the faint of heart. These cars are brutal. They're unpredictable, violent, and expensive. It's a different world than no-prep kings, where track conditions vary and street-style setups can still shine. In pro mod, precision is everything. You're running against elite-level teams with massive budgets, full-time crews, and factory-backed resources. For Kye Kelley to step into that environment says one thing loud and clear: he's ready to prove himself all over again. And that's what separates Kye from so many others. He's not afraid to start over. Selling Can't Get Right wasn't about giving up, it was about moving forward. He's always thinking about what's next, how to go faster, how to adapt. The man isn't just a racer, he's a builder, a thinker, and a strategist. He knows that in today's racing world, if you're not evolving, you're falling behind. And Kye Kelley doesn't fall behind for long. There's also something poetic about this transition. The Can't Get Right Camaro represented the last of an era, the final evolution of the steel-bodied, street-born drag car that could still hang with the big pro mods. It was the bridge between where Kye started and where he's headed now. But this new car? This is the full leap into the future. It's a signal that he's not just a street outlaw anymore. He's becoming a full-fledged pro mod racer. The stakes are higher, the competition is tighter, and the rewards are greater. Fans have already started speculating what Kye's new ride will look like. Will it be a sleek 6th-gen Camaro? Maybe something wild like a C7 Corvette or a Mustang just to shake things up. Whatever it ends up being, you can guarantee one thing. It's going to be black, it's going to be mean, and it's going to have that signature Kye Kelley attitude. The man's cars always have presence. They don't just roll up to the line, they own it. And let's not forget the team behind him. Kye's success has never been a solo mission. His tuner, Jeff Pierce, is one of the sharpest minds in the game. Together, they've fine-tuned the screw-blown Hemi combo into something monstrous. Their chemistry on the track is undeniable. Jeff knows what the car needs, and Kye knows exactly how to drive it. With this new Pro Mod platform, that synergy is only going to get stronger. The combination of their experience and the technology in this new build could make them one of the deadliest duos in Pro Mod racing. Now, as we look ahead to Kye's IHRA debut, the excitement is off the charts. This will be his first real opportunity to show what this new setup can do against the best in the business. The IHRA events are stacked with talent, and competition there is fierce. But if there's anyone who thrives under pressure, it's Kye Kelley. He's been counted out before. Back in the early Street Outlaws days, people doubted he could hang with the Oklahoma guys. Look where he is now. Every challenge he's faced, he's turned into an opportunity. This move also signals something bigger about the entire Street Outlaws community. We're seeing a shift. A lot of the top names are moving into professional level racing. Guys like Ryan Martin, Nate Saylor, and others are stepping into pro mods, testing their skills beyond the no-prep and street scenes. It's like the next evolution of Street Outlaws, taking everything they've learned on the streets and proving it against the fastest cars in the world. Kye Kelley's Pro Mod debut is going to be a major part of that story. At the end of the day, this is more than just another car build. It's about legacy. It's about passion. Kye Kelley isn't just building a Pro Mod, he's building his future. Every time he bolts on a blower, adjusts that clutch, or rolls through the beams, he's representing everyone who's ever dreamed of taking racing from a hobby to a career. He's showing the next generation that hard work, sacrifice, and a love for the sport can take you from the back roads of Mississippi to the front lines of professional drag racing. So, as we wait to see this new Pro Mod make its first run, one thing's certain, Kye Kelley is far from done. If history tells us anything, he's just getting started. And when those tires light up and that screw blower starts to sing, it's going to remind the world exactly why Kye Kelley is one of the most respected names in Street Outlaws history.